to the 5th International Conference in Community Development, ICCD, 2023.
By theme, Digital Transformation, Development of Science and Technology, in Improving Social Welfare.
Online Conference, November 14, 2023.
To the 5th International Conference in Community Development, ICCD, 2023.
In order to keep up with the time, can we start or do you want to wait for another participants?
Maybe we have to start, yeah.
All right, great. Then I'm just going to recap on the rules and regulations on this room. So first of all, my name is Ambar Pertiwi. I will act as your moderator for this room. The operator will be assisted by Pak Iman. Pak Iman will assist video presentation and the other technical matters. So before we begin, actually, I would like to invite you to open up the camera so that we can take pictures together. And then at the end, we will also do the same thing. The video presentation will be assisted by Pak Iman to share in this room. The lineup is according to the schedule that you have received in the proceeding book, unless the participants is not available during that time, then we can step ahead with the next presenters. Should there be another time, then we will get back to the absence of the presenter to do the live presentation or video presentation. The question and answer session will be done after 5 presenters. So then this will hopefully make the time more effective. So then we do not have to wait each participants to finish. So 5 presenters, then we can do Q&A sessions. Everyone is welcome to give questions. If you can, then you can chat the questions beforehand. So then at the question and answer sessions, I can read the questions and the presenters can prepare the answers. Okay. Another thing is that we try to keep up with the time, so we will hopefully finish before 3:30. So then, yeah, we can have maximum time with this. This room, we have 20 participants. So the participants should be around 5 to 7 minutes. Then after that, after 5, as I mentioned, and we will do the question and answer sessions. The attendance list or the presency will be shared by the operator, and I invite you to fill in the form. So then we can have, we will know the attendees. Okay. Should you have any questions, then you are welcome to do your questions to the chat room. Yeah. Okay. I wish you best of luck, and hopefully this will run smoothly. Thank you. So the first one, I would invite Ibu Dian Primanita Oktasari, Socialization of Financial Literacy in Washing Soap Business Management in MERUYA Utara Village from Mercu Buana University. Is there Ibu Okta? Yeah, I can see Ibu Okta. Please up, Pak Iman. Video presentation number 1. Thank you.
Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Dian Primanita Oktasari dari Universitas Mercu Buana. Ini saya akan mempresentasikan hasil program PKM yang telah kami lakukan pada bulan Februari di awal tahun 2023. Dan pada kesempatan ini di dalam conference ICCD 2023 izinkan saya untuk mempresentasikannya. Baik, kegiatan ini dengan judul sosialisasi literasi keuangan dalam pengelolaan usaha sabun cuci di Kelurahan MERUYA Utara. Dan adapun kegiatan ini dilaksanakan pada tanggal 22 Februari 2023 dan berikut adalah tampilan banner dan flyer yang kami lakukan di Kelurahan MERUYA Utara. Berikutnya yaitu adalah latar belakang. Latar belakangnya adalah berkaitan dengan UMKM pada dasarnya sulit sekali untuk berkembang karena kurangnya literasi keuangan. Berkaitan bagaimana cara melakukan pencatatan laporan keuangan yang tujuannya untuk bisa melakukan pengembangan usaha sehingga usahanya bisa tetap sustain gitu. Dan menurut Manopo 2018, hal ini juga dampak dari kemajuan teknologi informasi yang telah mempengaruhi praktik akuntansi dalam membuat sebuah laporan keuangan. Tentunya hal ini dipermudah dan didukung tidak lagi dengan melakukan pencatatan secara manual, yang akibatnya bisa menjadi human error ya dalam pencatatannya, sehingga dibantu dengan menggunakan aplikasi, bisa menggunakan gadget atau bisa menggunakan PC atau laptop. Hal yang sering terjadi menjadi sebuah masalah bagi UMKM yaitu seperti bagaimana ya berapa stok yang tersedia akhirnya atau berapa lagi stok yang harus saya ulang lagi untuk diisi. Lalu bagaimana cara mencatat laporan keuangan, lalu bagaimana bisa menghasilkan untung dan rugi, dan bagaimana bisa melihat dan evaluasi dari kinerja keuangannya. Kemudian, biasanya hal ini juga menjadi pertanyaan. Kenapa ya UMKM itu belum mau memanfaatkan aplikasi keuangannya? Nah, hal ini saya tanyakan juga kepada peserta ya sebelum dimulainya kegiatan di awal. Saya tanyakan kenapa ya UMKM itu belum mau memanfaatkan aplikasi keuangan. Ya udahlah, yang penting ada katanya, yang penting ada bisa saya catat gitu, tahu mana uang keluar, mana uang masuk gitu ya, tahu kelihatan berapa untungnya, berapa ruginya, itu aja. Pusing nggak ngerti akuntansi itu kayak gimana. Terus belum butuh, harganya juga pasti mahal untuk pembelian aplikasinya. Lalu ribet, semua transaksi harus dicatat gitu. Nah, itu biasanya yang muncul ya pertanyaan bagi para pelaku UMKM. Lalu saya menyampaikan bahwa di sini adalah bagaimana sih kelebihan dan kekurangannya jika menggunakan pencatatan secara manual atau aplikasi. Kalau untuk manual biasanya untung ruginya nggak jelas, hutang dan piutang dalam jumlah banyak, terus minim pengetahuan bagaimana melakukan posting pencatatan akuntansinya, lalu sulit melakukan evaluasi. Sedangkan dalam penggunaan aplikasi ya dapat membuat laporan keuangan dengan jelas, lebih terperinci, jelas untung dan ruginya. Terus dapat mengurangi resiko piutang yang tidak tertagih. atau utang ya. Jadi jelas utangnya bisa dapat segera terbayarkan. Dapat mengolah data transaksi secara otomatis sehingga laporan keuangannya bisa segera dilakukan evaluasi atau analisa, dan dapat memberikan laporan keuangan yang tersaji secara real time dan dapat dilakukan evaluasi untuk pengambilan keputusan. Nah, adapun aplikasi keuangan yang bisa didapat nantinya bisa Bapak dan Ibu lihat nanti ya. Lalu kenapa UMKM itu perlu aplikasi keuangan? Karena tentu tadi sudah disampaikan kelebihan-kelebihannya, dan ini lebih praktis, mudah digunakan, mudah menyusun laporan keuangannya, mudah melakukan pengawasannya, UMKM pun bisa naik kelas gitu ya, dan mampu bisa menganalisa dan evaluasi bisnis. Lalu kemudian berikut yang saya sampaikan berkaitan dengan aplikasi keuangan, jenis-jenisnya saja ya. Oke, ada si Apik, Buku Kas, mungkin nanti ada Zahir, ada Accurate gitu ya, untuk skala yang besarnya. Nah, kesimpulannya adalah dengan adanya peningkatan kinerja UMKM, khususnya di bagian keuangan, merupakan hal yang paling penting untuk menyokong perputaran arus kas untuk kebutuhan operasional. Kemudian sebagai bahan evaluasi kinerja keuangannya. Dan berikut ini adalah target dari luaran kegiatan ini. Kami publikasi ada di media massa melalui YouTube, dan kami juga melakukan melalui media sosial, yaitu media sosial Universitas Mercu Buana. Dan kemudian berikut ini adalah dokumentasi saat kegiatan berlangsung, kehadiran peserta UMKM. Kami didukung juga dibantu oleh mahasiswa. Dan ini pada saat saya melakukan sesi presentasi ya berkaitan dengan literasi keuangan, dan di sini ada tanya jawab. Dan karena ini berhubungan dengan UMKM, cara pembuatan dari sabun cuci ya, jadi kegiatan ini juga dibantu instruktur untuk bisa bagaimana sih cara membuat sabun cuci batangan. Nah, ini kegiatannya kami lakukan di Petra di Meruya Utara. Kami dibantu dengan instruktur untuk membuat sabun batangan. Kegiatan ini berlangsung 1 hari ya. Kami lakukan prosesnya, dan ibu-ibu dari Kelurahan Meruya Utara ini antusias mendapatkan wawasan dan bagaimana cara pembuatan sabun cuci batangan dengan menggunakan minyak jelantah atau minyak bekas pakai. Dan tentunya kegiatan ini kami lakukan proses evaluasi agar kami bisa memberikan solusi bagi permasalahan yang ada di kelurahan gitu ya. Dan kami lakukan evaluasi kegiatan ini pada tanggal 9 Juni 2023 dengan kami lihat hasil dari pembuatan sabun batangnya, dan kesimpulannya adalah hasil evaluasi ini saran yaitu berkaitan dengan kegiatan yang berikutnya berupa pelatihan membuat produk sabun jenis lainnya, misalnya cairan pembersih lantai atau toilet yang selain dapat dijual, dapat juga digunakan secara pribadi. Dan tentunya pendampingan cara pembuatan kemasan yang menarik untuk produk sabun yang sudah dibuat, pendampingan kembali terkait proses pemasaran secara digital, dan melakukan pendampingan kembali terkait proses pencatatan dan pembuatan laporan keuangan. Dan berikut adalah dokumentasi kami bersama dengan para pemateri, dengan para mahasiswa, dan mitra yang ada di Kelurahan Meruya Utara. Saya rasa cukup untuk presentasi hasil kegiatan yang telah saya lakukan. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah, that's quite an interesting socialization that the team of Mercu Buana have done in the communities around the area. We will invite the questions and answers later after four more participants. So the next one, I would invite Miss Ibu Novida Anggraini to present management strategy of the Sumedang Regency Regional Public Drinking Water Company in realizing clean water supply. Is there Ibu Novida? Okay, then we can skip to the next one. Bapak or Ibu Eri Marlapa, or its socialization of HR management to encourage MSMEs to become sustainable and sustainable enterprises in Marunda. Is there Ibu or Bapak Eri Marlapa from Mercu Buana University? Okay, now the next one, Bapak Barkah Fajar Swasono, implementations of the Sobat Dukcapil application system at the Tangerang City Population and Civil Registration Service from Mustafa University. Bapak Barkah Fajar Swasono. Oh, okay. No. Yeah. All right. So we come to Bapak Muhammad Sultan then, yeah? I'm sure you are ready. Yes. Business plan counseling in creating micro entrepreneurship at KEMBANGAN-JAKARTA. Bapak Muhammad Sultan is from Mercu Buana University. I would like to invite the operator to do video presentation of participant number 5, Bapak Muhammad Sultan. Pak Iman.
Wait me.
Okay.
Wait.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Welcome to the International Conference Community and Development ICCD 2023 at Nusantara University. For this ICCD conference, I took the title Business Plan Counseling in Creating Micro Entrepreneurship at KEMBANGAN-JAKARTA. I'm Muhammad Sultan. I invite my colleague to join, namely Budi Permana, Yanto Ramli, Alia Navia, Asep Risman from Mercu Buana University, Subur Karyatun from National University, and Tara Farina Sriadi, Bina Nusantara University. The topic of service that I will discuss in the community service program in the field of management science at Mercu Buana University and Bina Nusantara University, which was held at the Panggisan Air Petra, Palmera, Jakarta Barat, with the theme MSME Management Development to be discussed, business sustainability and environmental sustainability viewed from a management perspective, by marketing, finance, human resources, and operation. I will focus on how to form a strong personal mentality for the participant present in starting entrepreneurship, such as the este sulun deso, risol lumpia kemanggisan style, packaged healthy is ice juice, assorted fried snack, the Indonesia gorengan, and various other food business that are marketing online. So, why are most people afraid of entrepreneurship? Failure will be one of the biggest reason why someone is afraid to become an entrepreneur. As is known, most of the time when becoming as an entrepreneur will experience failure and require someone to start from zero. Fear is a human and natural feeling that happens to anyone. However, this emotion make you try to avoid dangerous situation. So people then not to try their best and doubt themselves, like the psychological fear, perfection, lack of self-confidence, unhealthy relationship. Factor personality formation. Genetic determined from birth in the form of innate trait, both physical and mental, that influence action, feeling and thought. The next, the environment in the form of culture, norm, value, where a person is rises in the environment of family, friend, social group and society. For the next situation, people personality can change in certain situation or context. This means that personality can be engineered or modified and changed, for the example, through the process of education and learning. Mental strength have three components: emotion, confidence, and behavior. I will explain about the emotion. Emotions are the main component in creating a strong mental character. So what should I do? Don't compare yourself with other people. Don't demand perfection. Don't see vulnerability as a weakness. Don't hesitate in achieving goal. Important also, don't overthink. Don't see about difficult challenges. Not afraid to break the rule. Don't encourage the other people to elevate yourself. Don't allow other people to limit your potential. Don't blame yourself when bad things happen. Don't always be silent, and don't hesitate to create yourself again. Look like the new life. And the last, not afraid of success. We attack the following slide as footage of activity during the implementation of activity and media publication in the online newspaper Republika.
Selamat pagi Bapak Ibu. Itu baru ada semangatnya gitu ya. Gara-gara lockdown ini bilang, aduh mendung dan sebagainya, terus Ibu jadi jangan. Tema kita itu benar-benar tentang green management gitu ya, UMKM tapi yang berbasis kelestarian lingkungan. Di Mercu Buana itu di depannya itu ada mungkin ratusan gitu ya, ratusan UMKM sebelum pandemi gitu ya. Ada somai, apapun ada di situ. Dan itu murah meriah semuanya. Tapi plastik itu di sana biasa sekali. Nah, bagaimana dengan tanggung jawab kita, ya? Tanggung jawab kita sebagai warga yang sadar bahwa lapisan ozon makin dekat dan sebagainya. Nah, kita membawanya kan ke arah sana, ya. Nah, saya sendiri kebetulan saya berlatar belakang psikolog ya, psikologi khususnya psikolog anak klinis gitu ya. Kalau praktek saya itu saya lebih ke arah ke autism, ADHD dan sebagainya. Ya, intinya psikologi klinis gitu. Banyak sekali ya, kalau Bapak Ibu lihat, banyak sekali ibu itu jualan sewa satu ruko gitu ya, terus kemudian dia jualan sembako. Nah, ketika kita memutuskan satu alhamdulillah bisa punya usaha gitu ya, tapi kita harus tahu pasar kita mana. Oh, enaknya kita jual bakso deh. Di situ udah ada peluang orang jual bakso. Oh, yang lagi tren, minuman kekinian. Es cappuccino cincau itu kan happening banget. Tapi sekarang bagaimana? Jadi kita memutuskan mau buka satu usaha sesuaikan dengan yang saya sampaikan tadi. Genetika kita, lingkungan kita, sama situasi itu.
That is my explanation regarding strategy to strengthen your mental and self-confidence so that you can be happy in facing a bright future. Thank you for your attention. Success for everyone.
Thank you, Bapak Sultan. It's quite interesting that I think from it's about similar like the first presentation before. It's more about how we can help community, especially in regards to MSME, micro, small, medium enterprises around the area of the vicinity of the university. Okay, the next presenter is Bapak Richard Sutiono Wisan. Is there Bapak Richard Wisan from Mustopo University? No. Okay. The next one is Bapak Nico Alexander Vizano, or his representative maybe, to present utilizing waste goods as a medium improving entrepreneurial enthusiasm at Strengths Jakarta. Bapak Nico Alexander Vizano is from Mercu Buana University. Or his representative? Bapak Nico? Yeah, I can see Bapak Nico. Pak Iman, can you please?
Wait me.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Nico Alexander Vizano. Today, I would like to bring my presentation material for ICCD 2023 conference with the title, Utilizing Waste Goods as a Medium Improvement Entrepreneurial Enthusiasm at Strengths Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm representing my team, Mr. Singmin Johannes Loh, Mr. Agus Herta Sumarto, and Mr. Subur Karyati. Came from two different universities, University Mercu Buana Indonesia and University Nasional. The purpose of this program is to develop a more complete and comprehensive understanding of second-hand farmers at Strengths Subdistrict Kembangan West Java. At the first, we want to encourage to be a motivator for second-hand farmers, increasing the number of qualified farmers. We want to also to realizing the ability and the stability of entrepreneurs to produce, progress and community welfare, as well as cultivating the spirit of attitude, behavior, and ability of entrepreneurship among students and the community who are capable, reliable, and superior. At the preparation stage, the stage of preparation carried out before the activity and conveyed to the partner groups are preparations of the extension training program, the extensions program, and the training program, so that the activity carried out become more organized and directed. This program covers all matters of technical, managerial, and scheduling nature, with the stages of the preparation of training modules, the preparation of training facilities and infrastructure, and then the field coordination. At the implementation phase, we have steps as follows. 1. Entrepreneurship socialization. The second socialization aims to explain in more detail the goal and benefits of entrepreneurship as well as explain the training material. B. Business project opening training. This training is a follow-up on the socialization activities that have been carried out. This activity will be guided by the instructors who have been carrying out training. At the evaluation stage, monitoring and evaluation phase. This phase is carried out intensively by the implementing team for each activity to ensure that the implementation of the activities can go according to the plan. Evaluations is done by monitoring so that if there is a problem, it is immediately resolved. Evaluations is carried out at each stage of the activity, while the evaluation design is about how and when the evaluation will be carried out. The criteria, the objective indicators, and the benchmark used to declare the success of the activities carried out. Results and discussion. Domestic waste treatment activities related to effort to grow and increase public awareness for the realization of the healthy living culture are carried out in 3 stages with details as follows. Number 1 is social mapping. Number 2 is socialization regarding the recording and the preparation. And number 2, the assistant to prepare the financial statement using the system that we established. Phase 1 is a social mapping that has been carried out by MSME actor in the North MERUYA village, Kembangan. Phase 2 is a socialization regarding recording and preparation financial statement using the online applications. And phase 3, discussion. After participating in this service activity, participants are expected to have an understanding and ability to prepare financial statements using online applications that are practiced directly in the front of the residents. During the practice, residents are given an instruction to theory and how to practice, so it is easy to apply at the community. Activity evaluation mechanism. Evaluation of activities is carried out 2 months after the implementation. And then we have the instructor evaluation questionnaire. It is related to the presentation of material evaluation questionnaire for the implementation of activities. Some of the participants have received training on the creation of uses goods, but it is not completed and was not continued to be used as an additional income because of lack of motivation and strong desire to run it. However, with this training, the participants became more enthusiastic about making second-hand creation that were worth selling. Conclusion and recommendations. The conclusion of this community service program is that we can increase and add value of the participant skills in the planting and creating uses goods. Can be improved the improvement on the community values, especially the skills and ability of the participants. For the recommendation, further training needs to be carried out on the use of second-hand creation on medium scale that can be improved family business in the Trengseng village. It needs cooperation with the private companies or governments that are interested in utilizing uses goods creations so that can become a place for the sale of the uses goods. That will be all now from our presentation from our group. Hope this research and this community service program will help you in your daily activity. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Bapak Nico. Yeah, it's about how we can utilize waste good as a medium improving entrepreneurial enthusiasm at Trengseng, Jakarta. So we can learn from Bapak Nico's presentation as well that it is supporting the goal of Millennium Development or MDGs in Indonesia and how to alleviate poverty as a priority by encouraging entrepreneurial activities in Indonesian society, but at the same time, we also encourage to how to be wise on waste goods. So these socializations also hopefully will give beneficial to the community as well. So the next one, I will invite Ibu Triyuni Sumartono, Prof. Triyuni Sumartono, challenges of coordination and public understanding in implementing NIKA and NPWP integration policies. Is there Ibu Triyuni from Mustafa University? No. Okay, so I cannot see from Mustafa. Yeah. The next one is Ibu or Bapak Daru Asih from Mercu Buana University, Marketing Innovation for MSME groups at BANTARJAYA Bogor. Is there Ibu or Bapak Daru Asih? Bapak Daru Asih. Bapak Ibu Daru Asih? Okay. Okay, we can skip. The next one, Bapak Panji Sukmana, the influence of supervision and performance allowances on employee work productivity at the Inspectorate of the Ministry of Health of the Republic of Indonesia in 2019. Again, from Universitas Mustafa. Bapak Panji. No. The next one, Ibu Anissa Hakim. That regarding health detox drink, socialization of production cost calculation, selling price determination, and product marketing effort to improve the economy of urban communities in MERUYA Selatan from Mercu Buana University. Is there Ibu Anissa Hakim? Anissa Hakim. No. Oh, okay. Ibu Erna Setiani, hydroponic cultivation towards organic product entrepreneurship in South MERUYA.
Yes, I am
Yes.
here.
Okay.
I represent for Miss Erna because he's on duty now.
Okay. All right. So we can play that Ibu Wita. Okay. So Pak Iman, can you please help to play the video presentation of Ibu Erna Setiani? Thank you.
Thank you. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Cindy Junior C, and me with my partner named Bintang Alif Taufik Prakoso. Here I will present the research results hydroponic cultivation towards organic product entrepreneurship in South MERUYA. We are from Universitas Mercu Buana. Next slide. Introduction. The problem, the South MERUYA area is densely populated with area condition in each house where greenhouse space is very rare. This is because the area is included in a commercial area located in the administrative city center of West Jakarta, so that greening for the community is not a priority. With the condition of the city of Jakarta, which is densely populated and the air has been populated by pollution, greening is needed. Greening has a very important function in an effort to reduce the increase in greenhouse gases that are main cause of global warming and climate change. Based on this background, the community service team of Universitas Mercu Buana carry out community service grant activity funded by the Ministry of Education and Culture, the technology through the community-based empowerment program. The activity was carried out after seeing the problem that existed in the activity partner area. Next slide. Method, the community empowerment program activity by the community service team Universitas Mercu Buana is carried out in 4 stages, including first, initial stage. This stage begin with the formation of the team, the implementation of site survey, and information about community problem submitted by South MERUYA partner. Second, implementation stage. At this stage 2 training session, we are carried out in the first training, participants receive material on technique of our designing and making hydroponic area, media, and technique for growing hydroponic vegetables simply. In the second season of training, participants receive material on packaging technique and marketing for hydroponic product. Next slide. Third, harvest and post-harvest stage. Vegetable plants that are ready to harvest are harvested and packaged with plastic packaging with brand design for more representative appearance. After harvesting, the calculation of the cost and selling price of hydroponic product is carried out. For evaluation stage, the evaluation stage is carried out after all the entire series of stages are undertaken. This evaluation needs to be done so that the next activity becomes better. One of the evaluation was carried out by giving questionnaire forms from the participant. Next slide. Result and discussion. Community service activity for the community-based empowerment program are carried out offline, namely, first, material delivery. Second, the practice of hydroponic methods starting from the design and assembly of hydroponic tools, seeding, seedling to harvesting hydroponic vegetable, and calculating the cost and selling price of product. Training activity and direct practice of hydroponic are divided into 2 sessions and carried out offline. Training session first will be held at the Air Petra Hall Room of South Maria Tower on Friday, July 28, 2023 from 9 o'clock until 11:30. The event was attended by South Maria Head, Mr. M. Gufri Patsoni SM, and South Maria Head, and Mr. David Ferianto, M. PhD, as head of LPP Mercu Buana University, and Mrs. Dr. Anna Setiani, SA, MSE, as the head of the community service activity team, along with all team members and students. The implementation began with the opening and provision of material by research person from the UMB community service team, hydroponic activity actor in the South Maria, and hydroponic business actor. The continue with direct practice of hydroponic method with tools and material that have been provided by the community service activity team. The number of participants in this activity was 30 PKK women from South Maria. Next slide. Result and discussion located at Petra Menara, South Maria on Friday, August 25, 2023 from 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock. The implementation began with the opening and provision of material on packaging and marketing, as well as calculation of cost and selling prices of hydroponic product. The number of participants in this activity was 30 residents of PKK South Maria. Figure 1 training flyer season 1, figure 2 training flyer season 2. Next. And figure 2 and 3 research person and training participants season 1 and 2. Next slide. Figure 4, harvesting hydroponic pakcoy in green alley and packaging practice. Figure 5, pakcoy hydroponic product packaging. Next slide. And result of activity evaluation. The result of activity evaluation, they can be described as follow table. Next slide. Next slide. And based on the table above, it can be illustrated that first, the training provided is useful in solving several problems in the community and improving the quality of society. Second, most participants feel that the material and practice carried out during the implementation were very useful in improving and developing science and as a learning material for the community in doing hydroponic cultivation, so that it will increase enthusiasm of participants to practice it again in the future in order to realize the food security, economy independence of the people of South Maria. Next slide. Conclusion: the people of South Maria currently have characteristics as urban community who face limited space problem, are not familiar business concept and opportunity in this field of hydroponic and the fulfillment of food needs our family, as well as limited financial literacy. The result of community partnership empowerment activities show the training provided is useful in solving several problems in the community, improving the quality of the community so that it can increase the yield of hydroponic cultivation products that have the opportunity to increase community income. Most the participants felt the material and practice carried out during the implementation were very useful in improving and developing science and as a learning material for the community in doing hydroponic cultivation, so that it will increase the enthusiasm of participants to practice it again in the future in order to realize food security and economic independence of the people of South Maria. Next slide. and acknowledgement, the team expressed their gratitude for the funding of Ministry of Education, Cultural Research and Technology grant for the community partnership empowerment scheme for this activity. The support of LPP Mercu Buana University go to corporation from South Korea partner along with PKK members. Next slide. Okay, that's all our explanation. Sorry if there are any mistakes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ibu Erna Setiani. So if I may recap what has been presented by Ibu Erna and Ibu Wita, represented by Ibu Wita. It is about the hydroponic cultivations in the populations of South Meruyya as urban settlements which has restricted space, low level of financial literacy, and lack of business understanding. And the purpose of this research is for the community empowerment through hydroponic vegetable farming implementations, which hopefully to enable skilled growers to achieve greater self-sufficiency and may address its challenges related to food nutrition and welfare. This is very positive research, and hopefully it has actual or direct benefit for the communities. Next one, I will 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more before we go to the Q&A session. Bapak Eko Tama Putra Saratian, Introduction of Syariah Financing Contracts for the Indonesian MSMEs from Mercu Buana University. Is there Bapak Eko Tama Putra Saratian? Okay, no. The next one, Bapak or Ibu Fit Yanuar, Public Communications Training for YSS Transgender Organization from Sahid University. Is there Bapak or Ibu Fit Yanuar?
Yes, Ma'am. Ibu
Okay.
Amber, I'm here.
All right. Thank you, Bapak. Pak Iman, can you please play video presentation of Bapak Fit Yanuar?
Thank you, Ma'am.
Thank you, Bapak.
Hello, warm greetings. My name is Fit Yanwar, but I'm not here alone. I'm speaking on behalf of two of my colleagues, namely Mrs. Titi Bidaningsi and Ms. Desi Ekayanti. The three of us are lecturers at the Faculty of Communication Sciences, University of Sahid, Jakarta. Recently, the three of us have been engaged in community service activities. I serve as the team leader with Mrs. Titi and Ms. Daisy as team members. The target of our community service activities is a social organization that focuses on empowering transgender individuals called the Sri Kandi Sejati Foundation, abbreviated as YSS or Yayasan Sri Kandi Sejati. YSS was founded by transgender individuals and sympathizer who care about the faith and struggles of the transgender community. As we all know, in some societies, including in Indonesia, transgender individuals are often seen as peculiar. Transgender is a condition where someone is born with a male body but identifies as a female. When such individuals claim their identity as female, it leads to social issues as the community often struggles to accept their presence. This creates two main problems. First, psychological issues for transgender individuals themselves, and second, sociological issues within a society that rejects the presence of transgender women. Transgender individuals are frequently subjected to harassment, exclusion, and rejection by society. Our community service team is working to assist transgender individuals within the YSS organization, hereafter referred to as partners. We aim to empower them through training and guidance in public communication. The objectives are for the participant to become capable of 1. Communicating more effectively in their community, 2. Understanding the community's expectation of them, 3. Enhancing their communication skills, and 4. Reducing friction between participants and the community. The approach used in this project is as follows: building the participants' knowledge of public communication of participant of partner, motivating the partner, and training the partner in effective public communication. To support implementation of the proposed approach, the following work procedures are outlined. 1. Conducting awareness campaign for partners about the importance of communications, knowledge and skills. 2. Providing training in effective communication to partners. 3. Offering practical training in public communication to partners. The training took place on June 23, 2023 at the YSS office located in the East Matraman district of East Jakarta. There were 13 participants from the YSS. The topics covered in the training are result. The participants showed a strong interest in the material and engaged seriously and with motivation. The training had a mix of serious moments and lightheartedness, as transgender individuals tend to be quite talkative and always find something to talk about. After providing the training with the aforementioned topic, we asked the participants to engage in discussion. They were asked to discuss the challenge transgender individuals face in public communication and to brainstorm solutions. The result of their discussion were quite remarkable, as they were able to identify the systematic issues transgender women face in public communication. What's even more impressive is that they were able to propose relatively brilliant solutions, such as positioning themselves in the community and communicating in ways that align with the community's expectations, like avoiding exaggeration and striving to better understand the community. Conclusion: the issue of transgender society in the study is both psychological and sociological in nature. Effective public communication skills are hoped to serve as a potential solution. If transgender individuals can communicate effectively with the public, they can take at least one positive step toward addressing their issues. Jurgen Habermas, a prominent sociologist, stated in his theory of communicative society that a communicative society is one where individuals can engage in free dialogue and discussion, resulting in agreements based on strong argumentation. The public communication training provided by the community service team to transgender individuals from YSS is expected to guide them towards better discussion in their public communication endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Bapak Fit Yanwar. It's quite interesting, a different, very unique topic involving transgender organizations. from Yayasan Sri Kandi Sejati, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Pak Yanwar.
Yes, that's right, Ma'am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's the analysis from this research as a brief or preliminary analysis reveals that the partners can leverage knowledge related to public communications to enhance their competency while interacting with the community. Hopefully this also contribute to empowerment or development from personal side of this transgender in the society. Okay, let's give a big applause for the first 5 presenters through their video presentations. And we can move along with question and answer sessions. Ibu Anissa, I acknowledge your chat. We can do your video presentation after the Q&A sessions. Is there any questions from Bapak dan Ibu from the first 5 presenters?
Bu Ambar,
Yes, Bapak
we
Sultan.
listen to Pak Fit Januar.
Okay, please do so.
Okay. Pak Januar, the topic is very interesting, yeah, for the activity. What tackless, yeah, during Pak Januar activity.
It's me, Pak Muhammad Sultan. Can you repeat the question?
Januar face during the activity.
Please, Pak.
Kendala.
Is there any challenges, Bapak?
Challenges. Oh,
yeah.
Challenges, Pak.
During your research.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Pak Muhammad Sultan, and thank you, Ibu Ambar. I think we all understand that there is a very wide gap between the transgender community and the society. And in terms of this wide gap between this transgender community and society, so that's why we, the team of this community service, believe that why don't we give them some kind of how to say that, some kind of information, some kind of knowledge regarding to public communication, since there since this transgender community, they communicate in a strange way, yeah, that society always give them a negative value, negative side, negative thinking about them. So we come to them, and then we share our information, how to deal with public, through the good public communication practice. And that is the challenge. Because we believe that some of them, maybe more than 50% of them, they do not that aware that their way of practicing communicating is very strange to the people, the society, and then we just try to make them understand that why don't they understand about the society too, and then in order to make a good harmony between them and the society. I believe that is the objective when we try to do this community service, Pak Muhammad Sultan. Thank you, Ibu Ambar.
Thank you, Pak Januar.
Thank you, Pak Muhammad Sultan.
Yeah, hopefully it satisfies your questions, Pak Sultan. Yeah. It is very interesting, really. Is there any more questions? I invite everyone to ask for the first 5 presenters. If I may remind you, the first one is about the perception of communities in MERUYA, and then about MSME empowering, and how to utilize waste goods as well, and then the hydroponic cultivation. From the audience? All right, then I'll ask the questions for Ibu Dian Oktasari. How do you see how does the perceptions of the communities in MERUYA so far after the research and after your socialization? The next questions I would address to Pak Sultan. How many participants have the research been done to in this case, in this particular research, and how does the participants see the benefit, and can they implement your proposals? The next questions for Pak Nico Alexander or his representatives is the waste goods after your during the research and after your results of the research indications. Is this effective and efficient after your socialization during this in regards to the waste goods in the area? The last one, I would address my questions to Ibu Erna or Ibu Wita. Because it is about the training of hydroponic for urban communities. Is there many urban communities in this area, or the vicinities around the campus that has been implementing hydroponic cultivation, and how far this cultivation has contribution to food nutrition? Thank you.
Okay, Ibu Ambar, for
yes,
the
Bapak Sultan.
We have the activity in the Erpetra Kemanggisan in Kemanggisan Palmera. The participant over 60 ibu-ibu. I invite for Pak Lurah to all the people for the beginner entrepreneur.
Karena sudah ditanya tadi, yang adanya aku.
Sorry. but the attends the event just the ibu-ibu. Yeah. Okay. The very crowded. Yeah. And all the participants and very enthusiastic about the agenda. Enough?
Yeah.
Ibu
Yes, Pak Sultan. Thank you very much. So it's about 60 participants, yeah?
Welcome.
Right. Thank you. Ibu Okta, Bapak Nico, and Ibu Erna, would you like to give me the answers?
Maybe
Is
the
there
next
Okta?
the next presentation.
Ibu Dian Oktasari, Pak Nico, Ibu Wita, Well, that's quite disappointing. But anyway, we can move on. Bapak Fityanwar, I didn't ask your questions. That's right, because Pak Sultan has already given you the questions.
Sorry, Bu Ambar.
No problem, Bapak. Thank you
Sorry,
very
Bu.
much. Thank you very much. Don't worry.
Thank you, Bu Ambar.
Yeah. Ibu Kurnia, we acknowledge that you have you will represent Ibu Triyuni. Okay, your name has been called, so we will continue to the next session. So we go back to the previous list. Ibu Anissa Hakim. Number 11, Pak Iman. Health detox drink, socialization of production cost calculations, selling price determination, and product marketing in an effort to improve the economy of urban communities in MERUYA Selatan. From Mercu, Buana University. Can you please play the video presentation?
Okay, wait.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Febri Kurnia Putri and my partner Ahmad Reza Saputra. We are from Mercu Buana University. Here I am as present for this presentation. We will present the research result of health detox drink socialization of production cost calculation, selling price determination, and product marketing on an effort to improve the economy of urban communities in MERUYA Selatan. Introduction. The people of MERUYA Selatan have started to utilize their limited yard land to produce agricultural products using the hydroponic method, but it is still limited. It is necessary to increase the development of reforestation using hydroponic method in MERUYA Selatan. However, the problem for the MERUYA Selatan community is that hydroponic vegetable plants are still difficult to market. Partners complain that the price of hydroponic vegetable is more expensive than conventional vegetable when sold on the market. Next. One product diversification from hydroponic harvest is vegetable juice drink for detox needs. Hydroponic vegetables are a potential product in 2017 market demand increase. This is also supported by post-COVID-19 pandemic condition. People lifestyle has changed slightly, which has resulted in market demand increasing because the treatment doesn't use pesticides which are good for health. So by diversifying the business from initially only selling raw vegetable, adding a juice business line of vegetable juice can expand the market. Next. Implementation method. A. Partner target. The initial stage of implementing socialization on calculating basic price, determining selling price, and marketing health detox drinks by the UMB PKM team was to conduct a survey in the MERUYA Selatan Subdistrict, West Jakarta, who were willing to become implementation partner. Discussion helped with partner aim to formulate solution that can be implemented in implementing target community service program. Next. Based on this discussion, the implementation stage were obtained as follows. First, provide socialization on how to calculate the basic price and selling price of healthy drinks. Second, providing outreach on the use of social media in marketing healthy drink product. Next. B. Goals and benefit. The aim of implementing PKM in calculating the cost price, determining the selling price, and marketing of health detox drink is to provide knowledge to housewives and PKK who are interested in developing a hydroponic business into healthy drink to be able to calculate the correct cost of goods and determine a competitive selling price. Next. Outcome achieved. A. Implementation of activities. Implementation of community service activity was carried out in MERUYA Selatan Subdistrict using the method of delivering material on basic price calculation and marketing of health detox drink product. The socialization was held at the RPT Menara MERUYA Selatan Subdistrict on Friday, 25 August 2023, starting at 8 into quarter 12. There were 30 participants. community service activity. First, the event begin with the practice of making healthy drinks and putting them in ready-to-sell packaging. Next. Second, provides an explanation of the cost involved in making healthy drinks. Next. Third, marketing technique using social media. Next. Fourth, at the end of the activity, the UMB PKM implementing took a photo with the participant who took part in the socialization with the product being practiced together. The evaluation result of target outcome achievement. First, survey result of participant satisfaction. The survey consists of 11 statements using 4 points. Table 1 explained that 70% of partners are very satisfied with the benefit of the material provided. Furthermore, 63% of partners also state that the socialization provided can increase knowledge and the collaboration between the PKM team and partner has a big impact of partner. However, partners tend to assess that the technique provided by the PKM team are still not confident in increasing the number of products they can produce. This may be influenced by other factors such as working capital and the market they want to reach. Next. Okay, there is a table that explains the percentage of participants agreeing and disagreeing. Next. Conclusion and suggestion. Meruyya Selatan has utilized the limited yard land as agricultural land which can produce agricultural product using the hydroponic method. This technology has met the demands of the modern city such as first, for physical and psychological relaxation indoors and outdoors. Second, to improve the city environment. And third, for food and income security to provide a variety of fresh fruit and vegetables. However, Meruyya Selatan's problem is marketing hydroponic vegetable. They only sell in the form of vegetable to neighbor who complain that price are competitive with conventional product. For this reason, the UMB Community Service Team provides training on business diversification from hydroponic vegetable product, such as how detox drink from vegetable and fruit juice, technique for making halal certificate, how to calculate basic price and selling price, as well as product marketing. This counseling was carried out at the RPT Menara Meruyya Selatan on Friday, 25 August 2023. This activity had a good impact on Meruyya Selatan partner to develop a business from hydroponic harvest. The target achievement of community service show that overall, it can be accepted by partners. Of course, to get maximum result, monitoring, evaluation, and assistance are still needed. Next. Note. On this occasion, PKM implementers would like to thank the parties who have helped run the activities, such as the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research, and Technology, both internal elements of the university do the 2023 PKM Higher Education Grant Program, the Institute for Research and Community Service Mercu Buana University, and Meruyya Selatan Village partner who are willing to become partner in implementing the service. Hopefully, the community service activity that have been carried out will be useful. Next. Okay, that's all presentation. Sorry if there are many mistakes. Thank you.
Thank you, Kakak Anissa ya, bukan Ibu Anissa. Kak Anissa, Kak Daru, Kak Sinta, Kak Febri, Kak Ahmad Reza. These are the students from Universitas Mercu Buana who have presented about how they empowering or how they maximize the usage of hydroponic vegetables to become health detox drink, involving partners from the communities around the campus as well in Meruyya Selatan. Involving the PKK women, and then how they can do internet networkings and to increase awareness of entrepreneurship between them, particularly in hydroponic vegetables and derivative goods products such as health detox drinks. Okay, the next one. I will invite Ibu of 1 second. Participants number 8, Prof. Triyuni Sumartono, which will be represented by Ibu Kurnia, about challenges of coordination and public understanding in implementing NIK or NIK and NPWP integration policies. Ibu Triyuni, Ibu Kurnia is from Mustafa University. Please share the video presentation, Kak Iman. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kurnia Sari Dewi, and I would like to introduce myself as a presenter for our paper with the title of Challenges of Coordination and Public Understanding in Implementing NIK and NPWP Integration Policies. This paper is submitted by Professor Triyuni Sumartono, Ms. Sarida Minarni, Ms. Kurnia Sari Dewi, and Ms. Rosnelly Wahyuning Setio Tirin. Firstly, I would like to give the agenda of the presentation. First is introduction. Second, risks and problems. Third, discussion and recommendation. Fourth, methodology. And 5, result and conclusion. For introduction, this paper is basically about single population identity data or single identity number with unique and multiple information that is now commonly used in many countries. In Indonesia, the implementation of unified population identity data integration has been mandated in Law Number 24 of 2013 concerning amendment to Law Number 23 of 2006 concerning population administration, where population identification number or NIK data is the only data that can be used for various purposes. One of the main population identity data in Indonesia that is starting to be integrated with NIK data is tax data via NPWP or tax identification number. The integration of NPWP with NIK as a single identity number is expected to have a significant impact on state revenue, including simplifying the tax administration system and strengthening the database for the government. Integration will also increase the number of taxpayer and increase the government's fiscal capacity, especially income tax payment. Currently, the NIK data integration policy with the NPWP has been implemented and will continue implementing until all taxpayers actually use the NIK number as the basis for tax obligation. But during the implementation of the NIK and NPWP integration policy, problems occurred and need to be mitigated. What's the problem? There are several basic problems that are still being faced, including first, not all residents who have a NIK have NPWP, and vice versa. Second, NIK or NPWP data that is not yet valid and needs to be updated independently. Third, system adjustment to accommodate changes in NPWP digits in public services has not been fully implemented properly. Based on the resource person statement, this happened because not all leaders of the relevant public administrator have a common understanding regarding the urgency of adjusting the system affected by the NPWP. And secondly, requires resource allocation, which is a budget, human resources, and etc., which sometimes the relevant public service providers do not have. In addition to the basic problems, we found that the basic root problems that needs to be addressed immediately as follows. First, challenges of cross-sector coordination and synergy. Second, risk of differences in understanding at community level. Therefore, recommendation that we provide is, one, we need to increase coordination and synergy across all sectors, not only the DGP and the Directorate General of Dukcapil, but all of the public sectors have to coordinate intensively during the policy implementation period. Secondly, there is a need to immediately increase public understanding both at the level of central and regional policymakers and at the level of the wider community or taxpayer, including the need to carry out socialization, advocacy, and establishing communication forum with other relevant agencies. And it is necessary to immediately carry out massive and intensive outreach to public regarding the importance of activating NIK as a NPWP. From that problems, we try to mitigate risks of differences in public understanding at community level, which occurred during the implementation of the NIK data integration policy with the NPWP. This counseling has been carried out in collaboration with the Directorate General of Population and Civil Registry, Ditjen Dukcapil of the Indonesian Ministry of Home Affairs, and the Directorate General of Tax, DGP of the Indonesian Ministry of Finance. The participants of the counseling are the people surrounding community or public and have been carried out at Professor Dr. Mustopo University Bragama, Jakarta from 10 to 13 July 2023. The aim and objective of the community counseling is to get common ground of understanding in the implementation of data integration policy. The result and conclusion from the event is counseling to the public about the importance of data integration policy between NIK and PWP provided satisfactory result where there was an increase in public enthusiasm to participate in the program. With the higher understanding of the community, it is hoped that the risks that arise from differences in public understanding at the community level can be minimized. And in addition, support from all stakeholders, apart from Dukcapil, Directorate General, and the DGP itself, has helped to encourage the successful implementation of the NIK and NPWP integration policy in full on January 1st, 2024. So the conclusion and the result is actually good because this satisfactory result where there was an increase of the public enthusiasm to participate in the program. And we hope that it will be minimize all of the problems that we already identified, and we can give a more understanding in the integration, these integration policies. This is the presentation of our paper. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Ibu Kurnia. This is my guru, my professor in the university, Prof. Triyuni Sumartono, Ibu Sarida Minarni, Ibu Kurnia Dewi, dan and Ibu Rosneli Wahyuning Setiotirin. They present the research is about how to use the use of single or integrated population identity data, which has become more common, including in Indonesia. The questions then arises to how this coordination, the synergy between those sectors, what are the risks of differences in understanding at community level. And the research have shown there is an increase in the public enthusiasm on the usage of single or integrated populations. Okay, Ibu Wita, you were chat me with direct message. There was questions, but maybe we can skip the questions and we can continue to the next presenter.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. The next one, after Bapak Fityanwar, I invite Bapak Arindra Krishna Karamoy to present or to do the video presentation in analyzing voice of Bacaprots communication activities with the rock music community from Mustafa University. Pak Iman, can you please share video presentation participant number 15, Bapak Arindra Krishna Karamoy. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to present our research. The title is Analyzing Voice of Bacaprots Communication Activities with the Rock Music Community. Indonesia has given birth to many rock or metal music groups, but most of them are only successful domestically as homegrown champions. So there's a new phenomenon is called VOB or Voice of Bacaprots. There have been negative comments about the identity as in gender and religion of this band at the beginning of their appearance until today. And also the rejection from parents and the local community, especially at the beginning of the formation of the band. This research mainly aims to determine that what factors make VOB's name big. We suspect that there is an identity role that makes their names famous. This identity was born from a communication activity between VOB and the local and international rock music community. The research questions are: how can the VOB, which consists of 3 Muslim women wearing hijabs, be accepted in the metal music community, which is considered masculine? And the second one is, what communication activities occur that make them acceptable? Is there a role for VOB's identity in making them accepted? And finally, are there other factors besides identity? In symbolic interaction theory, it is stated that identity is born from a communication process that occurs continuously. It can also occur between VOB and music communities. So the interaction between the two will later birth a new construction of symbols, namely hijabers playing rock music, usually symbolized by long-haired men. The methodology, we use qualitative research, we use case study approach, and we conduct interview with music fans, journalists, music journalists, researcher, and music industry executive. The result from the interview, we have confirmed that the identity plays a very important role in VOB's success to this day. Informant number 1 explained that the VOB phenomenon cannot override the identity they bring to the stage. Coincidentally, their identity is of interest to the public, including foreign media. Informant number 2, he said that his interest started when he saw VOB on YouTube, which led him to come to Solo to watch them live. Informant number 3 said that the people don't need to know someone's work, but if they are inspiring, people will follow them. The informant number 4 said that this differentiating factor or X factor will make a band or artist known. This is what is happening with the VOB. And conclusion, the identity factor is vital in bringing VOB's popularity, and VOB's identity breaks the shared meaning that previously assumed that young women wearing the hijab would usually stay at home and marry at a young age. However, in this case of VOB, this shared meaning is broken. Another finding is that the other factors from VOB's popularity is because the role of the media. The media helps increase awareness of the VOB. Even from its inception, the role of the media has been visible. VOB became a media sensation that attracted the attention of many people from within and outside the country. Another finding is that the global context factor that occurred when VOB appeared played a role in raising the band's name. Global society's geopolitical and social situation played a role in raising the awareness of this band. Issues such as Islamophobia, the arrival of immigrants to mainland Europe, to the US, and even Australia, as a result of the war in Syria, Iraq, and around the Middle East in 2014, have made the global community look for a counter-narrative to try to balance the narratives caused by the war. And also, VOB is a new entity with a unique identity to bring that balance. So, especially they express the issue in songs with rock music and the lyrics that makes a VOB relevant to most people today. That is all for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pak Arindra, Mas Arindra, my fellow
You're welcome.
friends. And this also my guru, my professor in Universitas Profesor Dr. Mustopo Bragama, Profesor Rudi Haryanto, and Ibu Yunita Sari. So if I may recap again, the VOB or Voice of Peceprat phenomenon is kind of unique in the music or entertainment industry, where hijabers or women wearing hijab play rock music in the rock communities and the rock music communities. And the result of the research have found that VOB has received a lot of attentions with the help of media and also with their uniqueness to raise their popularity. Okay, the next one I will invite Ibu Hayu Lucianawati with the topic of small business assistance for youth organizations in post-earthquake disaster areas, Karyo Village, Cugenang, Cianjur, from Sahid University. Is there Ibu Hayu Lucianawati? Ya, hadir, Bu. Yes, okay. Pak Iman, can you please play number
Okay, wait a minute.
16? Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for opportunity. I will present the result of the PKM activity that we carry out in the Cianjur at the end of last year. This paper was prepared by me, Yuli HARWANI, and Professor Khalil with the title Small Business Assistant for Youth Organization in Post-Earthquake Disaster Area Caryu Village, Cugenang, Cianjur. Introduction. The natural disaster earthquake that occurred in Cianjur, West Java on November 21st, 2022 caused 31 deaths and 583 injuries. This earthquake resulted in loss of productivity and the death of small business, including household business. Based on data from the Cianjur Regency Industry and Trade Cooperative Service, there are around 4,570 small and medium business groups and communities affected, one of which Karang Taruna, where Karang Taruna has role in society to realize the social responsibility of the younger generation as a civil movement. As an effort to restore the economy, an economy recovery assistance program has been implemented, especially for young organizations, including entrepreneurship, training, capital assistance, policy support, and increased understanding of disaster to assist post-earthquake recovery. And the method used in activity is a qualitative method with the field observation approach in-depth interview with community leaders and leaders of youth organization. The method of implementing this activity is carried out through several stages. The stages include 1. The PKM team held an audience with members of the youth generation to understand the situation and condition of local partners' needs. 2. The PKM team provides small business assistance materials to increase motivation and initial understanding to partners about the importance of this knowledge during post-disaster recovery. And 3. The PKM team invites the community and youth organization members to be involved in the interactive discussion. Based on condition of existing partners in Caryu Village, there are solutions offered to solving existing problem. The objective of this community service activity are providing small business assistance to the community, especially youth organization in form of socialization to increase motivation for home businesses so that the family of affected communities recover quickly. 2. Providing complete business support equipment, chicken noodles, meatballs, and chicken porridge, which can be used to start a business for youth organization or community. 3. Providing communication and administrative equipment for youth organization activities. The output achieved is this community service activity is an understanding of the importance of motivating oneself to be enthusiastic about rebuilding the spirit of entrepreneurship after the earthquake disaster, as well as the implementation of youth organization and the community to reopen small businesses, chicken noodles, meatballs, and chicken porridge in the Caryu Village area, Mangunkarta, Cianjur. The conclusion, in order to help re-energize the community, especially youth organization in Mangunkarta Village, Sahid University Jakarta is holding community service (PKM) activities with the theme Cianjur Raises and Builds Community Independent with Usahid. 2. The activities carried out was small business assistant for youth organization by providing business motivation and providing 3 complete sets of business equipment for selling chicken noodle, meatball, and chicken porridge, as well as providing assistance with 1 laptop unit for the local youth organization activity. Acknowledgement, we gave thanks to Dirjen Dikti Kemendikbudristek Dikti for funding assistance for the Integrated Community Service Incentive Program with IKU Performance-Based MBKM. To Mr. Uus Husni, as Community Leader of Chariu Village, Shatal Jibril SE, as a representative of Karang Taruna Community. 3. LPPM Sahid University, for speaker Mr. Amin Balbait S. Ikom, and student and volunteer who help in implementing PKM activity. Thank you.
Thank you, Ibu Hayu Lucianawati. It's quite interesting as well, how to empower or how to bring back the spirit of people who have impacted by a natural disaster, earthquake in Cianjur, West Java. And it is proven that people can also help, or academic institutions can help to provide assistance to be able to recover the community's economic sector after the earthquake. Before we come to Q&A session, I would invite one more presenter, Ibu Siti Khairiah Batubara from Sahid University, Development and Management of Healthy Community Kitchens and Trauma Healing for Sarampat Village Refugee Post-Cianjur Earthquake. Pak Iman, can you please?
Thank you, Ibu Ambar Pratiwi.
Yeah.
Please allow me to give the presentation behalf on me with Ibu Atia Fadlina, because to present our community development result.
Okay, Ibu, acknowledge. Pak Iman will help to do video presentation.
Okay, why do we...
Yes, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we would like to present our community service result. The title is Development and Management of Healthy Community Kitchens and Trauma Healing for Sarampat Village Refugees Post-Cianjur Earthquake. The author of this paper were Siti Khairiah Batubara, Atia Fadlina, and Mary Safarwati Putri. This is the outline of today's presentation. So we begin with the introduction. Disaster can cause food insecurity and disruption of food supply chains and distribution system, and this can lead to increased rate of malnutrition that can increase susceptibility to infection. Disaster and traumatic events also have a negative impact on the psychological aspect of human being. One of the most vulnerable groups pre and post disasters are children. The earthquake in Cianjur area occurred on 21st November 2022 until 22nd November 2022, followed by 140 aftershocks that caused many people die, many people were evacuated to temporary resettlement, and many people were injured, and also infrastructure was damaged. Based on the problem identification in evacuation villa Sarampat Village, Jugenan District, Cianjur, there is lack of access to balanced nutrition food for refugees. This community service was aimed to increase food access by community kitchen during emergency and conduct trauma healing for children. This is method of our community service that the implementation time was 12 until 14 December 2022. The location of this community service was in Evacuation Villa, Sarapat Village, Cugenang District, Cianjur Regency. And then this is the procedure of our community service, that we do the preparation first, that we identify our partner's problem and designing activity to solve them. And we identify our partner problems by having a discussion with them. And then we also purchase of kitchen tools and materials and design the balanced nutrition menu. Afterwards, we coordinate with partners to collect the number of refugees and the age distribution. And then the implementation of our community service was after we arrive at the location, we construct the refugees community kitchen and we make the balanced nutrition menus, we distribute the food, and we do the trauma healing, and we educate and coordinate to manage the community kitchen on the long term. And then the last one, we do the monitoring and evaluation, where we ask for the community what can be improved for this community kitchen. And then this is the result of our community kitchen, that based on problem identification, the solution were construction of community kitchen. And then we do the distribution and donation of food for refugees, and we manage the community kitchen, and also we do the trauma healing. And then we gathered data of the refugees that live in the evacuation tent surrounding the villa, and we gathered 190 data of refugees, and they were dominated by adults. And then the kitchen has a sufficient lighting and adequate circulation because the production section is located outside the villa. And then the community kitchen has a good sanitation system. There was a clean running water, and also we conduct the waste management in the kitchen. And then the kitchen equipment also been provided by the team for food production. And then this is the result and the discussion also. So the preparation of the food for refugees took 2 until 4 hours, and then the food was distributed during breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. The weekly cycle menu was made with 2,100 kilocalorie daily needs per day per person. And the menu in one meal consists of source of carbohydrates, also protein, also vegetables. And around 300 meals was made for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and distributed for refugees. And then for 2 days. And then the education about planning and preparing balanced nutrition menu and kitchen equipment for large-scale food production was also done for the refugees. And then on the second day, the team was given the task of producing the planned menu, and we do the trauma healing for the children so they can be entertained and they can relieve the stress. And children also given knowledge about protecting themselves from sexual violence by playing games and storytelling. On the last day, the community kitchen was handed over along with processing equipment and raw materials for refugees, and also for the team community kitchen management, so they could continue the community kitchen activities. Some papers discuss the benefits of community kitchen, that it can increase the access of healthy foods for refugees because the availability of tools and ingredients for cooking. It can also improve work efficiency and food safety in the kitchen, less food production, decrease the economic burden for refugees, and increase collaboration between refugees to manage community kitchen. It can also increase closer social interaction for refugees. And the constraint that we face during implementing this community kitchen is that the refugees feels uncomfortable running the community kitchens and desire to continue managing per family kitchen. How we solve this problem is we approach the neighborhood head to have some kind of discussion with the refugees to implement this community kitchen and to continue implement this community kitchen. And then the limited time and cost of activities, especially for proper training in preparing food for infant and young children. And also the continuity of the logistic supply of raw materials because it's located far away from the villa. And then the benefits of trauma healing that it can reduce fear, anxiety, and restlessness in children. So the conclusion of our community service was the development and management of community kitchen for refugee of the earthquake in Kampung 18 Sarampat Village, Cugenang District, Cianjur Regency was well done and succeed. And then, however, that healthy kitchen activities still depend on logistic supply. So there was a possibility that the kitchen stopped doing activities due to the absence of raw material logistics. And then the playing activities with the concept of playing while learning, providing knowledge to children about preventing sexual violence and helping to recover from post-earthquake trauma. So, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Ibu Atia, representing Ibu Siti Khairiyah from Sahid University. So this research or this community service is about how to develop and manage a healthy community kitchen and provide trauma healing center for Sarampat Village refugee post-Cianjur earthquake, which has been done for 7 days, if I'm not mistaken, after the for around 190 refugees in temporary settlements. Okay, so I invite Bapak dan Ibu, ladies and gentlemen, to give applause for the second round of these presentations. And we would also like to invite also if there is any questions or there are questions to be addressed to the previous presenters. Anyone, please? The first one is about healthy talks drink. Second one is about NIK and NPWP integration policies. The third one is about voice of Pachaprot communication activities. And then about small business assistance for youth organizations. And the last one that we just heard is community development for healthy community kitchen and trauma healing. Anyone? Okay, then I would like to ask questions for Ibu Anissa Hakim. During the research, is this the during the research? Is the research show there is or there was an improve in the participants selling? You also mentioned that the participants are not or less confident in trying to provide or trying to sell their goods. Can you also give a brief explanation on the reasons? The next one, I would like to ask question to Ibu Kurnia. What is the biggest problem occurs to resolve the problems that has arise in this one singular identity policy, and how your research proposed to find solution or to resolve the problem. The next one I would like to ask Mas Arindra. Is the popularity of VOB can be said as a new phenomenon in this rock music industry or even in the music industry as a whole? Is there any similar case in other region or other countries in regards to this uniqueness identity. The next one, I would also ask questions to Ibu Hayu Lucianawati. This community service is quite beneficial during the Cianjur earthquake. Is there any other parties involved in supporting the recovery of the people in this vicinity or this community other than your institutions? You mentioned that Dicky or the Ministry of Education also involved. I'm curious about the how you can provide one laptop unit for the whole community. Is there any sponsors or endorsement from other parties? And then the last questions I would address to Ibu Siti Khairia, which will be represented by Ibu Atia Fadlina. I'm sure that community kitchen, our kitchen, our food is very beneficial, very crucial for our survival. And the research has also said that this implementation can be done for other similar conditions or the same conditions. Do you provide, or as the output, do you provide this template or guidelines or guidance for this kind of situation? Thank you. Those are my questions. Anyone can answer. Yes. Please, who wants to start? Ibu Anissa, perhaps?
I think me first.
Mas Arinda, thank you.
Yeah. Your question is this a new phenomenon? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any similar case? Yeah, in regards to this unique identity, right? The answer would be, I think it is a new phenomenon. I mean, as far as I know, until this day, there is no female rock band wearing hijabs, and they play rock music, and they do concerts around the world, especially in European European countries and America. So I think this is a very unique phenomenon, a very unique band. There was already a female rock band, of course, from Indonesia. If everybody knows the Dara Puspita, a long time ago, back in the 60s or 70s. They play rock music. They played in Holland, if I'm not mistaken, in Germany, but they were not wearing hijabs. Their identity was completely different from VOB. So I think the question, the answer is this is a very unique phenomenon, and this is uniquely ours. Yeah, this is uniquely ours. I mean, this is from Indonesia, so it's very unique, and it's they're Indonesian as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mas Arendra. Ibu Hayu or Ibu Atia? Yes, yes, please.
Okay. I would like to answer the question about our single identity. Firstly, it's the problem is for the beginning, the problem is mostly that people reluctant to have a single identity, that they have like a curiosity whether the NIK and NPWP it's with a single identity will detect all of the income that can get from everywhere, right? But in our research, we have the results. Actually, people have a like a more to know the understanding of the benefit of the single identity itself. So our recommendation is one for the community counseling, more community counseling. And the second for the all of the collaboration. It already have like before we can put the NPWP, we have to integrate our ENICA, right? So it helps a lot to have all of the integration. And then now recently, if we want to open a bank account, for example, now they already have like a major bank would like to ask people who wants to open the account NPWP also, not only the NIK. So for example, for the yayasan or the PT or the personal account, we have to give our NPWP. So it helps to government to have a lot of integration within the NIK and the NPWP itself. That's my answer. Hopefully will answer your question. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Ibu Kurnia. Mbak Kurnia, thank you very much. Ibu Anissa Hakim or Ibu Hayu or Ibu Atia? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. With Hayu.
Ibu Hayu, please.
The answer the question is this is PKM, yeah. It evidence, evidence of research output. This research was founded by Research Dicky at the end of last year, and the aim is to arouse interested to small business among young people, especially at organization in area earthquake, post-earthquake disaster, Cariu village, Desa Cariu, Cugenang, Cianjur. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, thank you. So it is helped by Dicky also. Yeah, Ibu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. The next one, Ibu Siti Khairia or Ibu Atia Fadila.
Okay, terima kasih. Thank you, Ibu Pratiwi. Of course, in this activity, we have provide training on how to organize menu and supply of raw material, and also provided sample menu guidelines for toddlers and adults. And apart from that, during this activity, we form a kitchen organization so that everyone had a responsibility for running the emergency kitchen. Thank you.
Thank you, Ibu. One more, Ibu Anissa Hakim. Would you like to elaborate? Ibu Anissa? All right. We skip that. Oh, okay, Ibu Wita answering the questions. She answered the question through the chat because she was in a motorcycle, a motorbike. Okay, she's answering that hydroponic cultivation, this community service activity really contributes to the nutrition of the surrounding community. Every plant cultivated is supplied the seeds by the team. The harvest can then be sold by the community. So it is hoped that many hydroponic vegetables can be enjoyed by the community. Thank you, Ibu Wita, Cairo, Indonesia. Okay, we come to the last session, hopefully. I invite Ibu Vivi Puspitasari, Strengthening Gender Understanding of the Sexual Violence Crime Law, Undang-Undang TPKS, among adolescents. Ibu Vivi Puspitasari from Budi Luhur University. Is there Ibu Vivi?
Yes, ma'am, I'm
Yes, okay.
present.
Okay,
I'm sorry because, yeah, my
don't worry.
connecting internet is so low.
All right, don't worry, Ibu. Pak Iman, can you please?
Okay, wait me.
Yeah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Vivi Puspitasari, as a team leader of our community development activity, and I'm a lecturer at Budi Luhur University International Relations Department Program, and also I have the member of the team. There are Putih Parameswari, same department with me, and then I also have Yesi Puspita Dewi at Information System Department, Informatic Engineering Faculty in Universitas Budi Luhur. We increase the theme of the community development is strengthening gender understanding of the sexual violence crime law or undang-undang tindak pidana kekerasan seksual among adolescents. I'm very grateful to be presenting our result of community development, community service in the 5th International Conference and Community Development CCD 2023 event with the theme Digital Transformation, Development of Science and Technology in Improving Social Welfare. You can see the next slide. We got the theme of community service stem from concern about the rise of sexual harassment in the mass media and often occurred in the educational environment. Based on the data, we can see in figure 1. Can see increasing cases each year, which one so many cases has been occurred in 2020, which one of the 51 cases filling during 2015 and 2020, 15% occur at the senior high school, vocational high school. And then as a partner, we focus the community service has been implemented at Budi Luhur High School at Raden Saleh Street, Karangtengah, Tangerang, Jakarta in 12 December 2022, which 35 intra-school student organization or OSIS member as our partner who can become role model and continue understanding gender at the TPKS law to their peers. We also have the criteria about the type of criminal act of sexual violence and type of sexual abuse. Yeah, in this slide. We also use method with the role play, by the accompanying student. They are pretend to be at the public transportation, at the KRL on the bus in Transjakarta, and then so they are pretend as a passenger and how can the sexual harassment appear, and then we are to get concerned about that. Then we follow by material exposure and then quiz and pre-test before the presentation material begin, and also post-test after the activity is carried out. Okay, before we pre-test is the 25.63% not really understood about gender and TPKS, and also the result after we going to presenting and then giving their knowledge about strengthening gender, because sexual harassment is not only women victim but also men victim. And then we are going to see the graphic post test understanding PKS. So many than 26 people answered this question accurately about how to avoid the danger of rape. In the card below, you can see the result of the post test, and as many as 32 answers were correct. Yeah. With this gender awareness building activity, we're going to share about the can prevent act of sexual violence, although in the field of senior high school has not been standard like university atau satgas pelecehan seksual, ya, kekerasan seksual. Which one the implementation of regulation Permendikbud number 30 of 2021 on prevention and management of sexual violence in the university. We hope, yeah, socialization towards the enactment of sexual violence crime UTPK among adolescents must be done consistently. The student understanding of sexual harassment and sexual violence among adolescents is still very low, so it needs to be urgently reinforced with knowledge of sex and gender itself. So it was that was we made in community service. Thank you for the opportunity and your attention. Wabillahi taufik wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Ibu Vivi Puspitasari. Ibu Putih Parameswari and Yesi Puspita Dewi, representing Universitas Budi Luhur, which has present how to strengthen gender understanding of the sexual violence crime law or Undang-Undang TPKS among adolescents, which has done in the high school of Budi Luhur through the student councils associations or OSIS, which shows that previously the understanding was low, and then after the socialization or after the teaching, then the number of understanding increased. Thank you. The next one, I would invite Bapak Dwi Agus Susilo also from Budi Luhur University, with the topic involvement of celebrities in youth programs, a case study of the entertainment in that education approach at the Ministry of Youth and Sports of the Republic of Indonesia. Is there Bapak Dwi Agus Susilo in the audience? No. Okay. The last one, last but not least, Ibu Anggun Puspitasari from Budi Luhur University as well, with the topic strengthening digital safety through the introduction of an anti-hoax website-based system to SMA UPentex 1 Tangerang City in anticipation of the clean. Pak Iman, can you mute? Thank you. in anticipation of the clean election movement in 2024. Is there Ibu Anggun Puspitasari from University of Budiluhur? Okay, no. So the last one was from Ibu Fifi Puspitasari. I would like to, is there anyone who wants to raise questions for Ibu Fifi Puspitasari with the research of gender understanding in sexual violence in high school? Yes?
Am I audible? Am I audible?
I'm sorry?
Am I audible? Anggun Puspitasari is present.
Oh, okay. Ibu Anggun, I called your name earlier. If you want to present. Okay, Pak Iman, can you help to
Yes, Miss.
play number 20, Ibu Anggun Puspitasari?
Number 20.
Yes, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Best wishes all participants. We are from Universitas Budiluhur. Our team, Anggun Puspitasari and I, Arin Fitriana. I would like to present our community service report with the title Strengthening Digital Safety through the introduction of an anti-hawk website-based system to Senior High School Upatech 1 Tangerang City in the anticipation of the clean election movement in 2024. So our partner here is Senior High School Upatech 1 Tangerang City. Our community service is based on the partner situation analysis. Because of our partner is senior high school, so school age teenager is active user of digital media. Unfortunately, the increase in technology is also accompanied by the increase in its misuse. This situation required an understanding of digital safety and digital security. On the other hand, in 2024, we will face the election. The use of digital media to campaign and to mobilize the people will be increased too. It is necessary for the voters to understand the dynamic of developing information, including the fake news, black campaigns, or hoax. Moreover, the teenager of high school here, or the school-age teenager, are beginner voter. Based on this problem, we raise two things question or problem related to the social humanity in the form of strengthening digital literacy, especially in digital safety, and related to the field of understanding information system with introduction of anti-hawk website. To solve the problem, we propose two solutions. First is related to the increasing understanding of digital literacy, and second, introducing and developing anti-hoax application. To conduct the solution, we use 3 stages and some method. The first stage is preparation. In the preparation, we conducting the method by discussion with the partner institution about the program strategy and technical implementation and also administration. And the second stage is about implementation. We use the method by sharing knowledge about digital literacy to the student and then enhancing positive utilization of digital technology and introducing and developing anti-hoax website, which conducting by the teacher, and then creating module to get trained and make sure that the program runs well. And the third stage about evaluation and reporting, it's about the evaluation of the program, about sustainability, and ensuring about the programs run well with supported and supervised by the school. Our community development is based on the previous research, especially from the SILA research about the importance of digital literacy to word of mouth. SILA view is supported by Puspitasari that the dynamic communication is to face the challenges of teacher and student in the digital era. Therefore, to support this condition or to solve this condition, Arita proposed with her research that application development is needed to support understanding of digital literacy. From this previous research, we conducting our solution, and the result of our solution based on the questionnaire which give to the student with a question. After you have taken part in this digital literacy training, do you feel you understand more about digital literacy, and the importance of applying it in everyday life? We got 116 responses with really understand 39.7%, understand 60.3%, and let's understand and don't understand just 0%. From this result, we can be say that there is an increase of understanding digital literacy, especially about threatening digital safety. By creation website that conducting by the teacher, and then creation of module as a guideline to digital literacy and to the sustainability of use of understanding about digital literacy. It can be concluded here that to support clean election, the understanding of digital literacy is also needed to ward off hoax or to ward off fake news or bad campaign that appear in the digital media. Students, as the first-time voter or as the beginner voter, can be educated about digital literacy, about digital safety in supporting clean election. I think enough here. This is our report. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ibu Anggun. Okay, so I recap a bit about the research, how to strengthen digital safety through the introduction of an anti-hoax website-based system to SMA UPentek in Tangerang City in anticipation of the clean election movement in 2024. It's quite interesting. The research or these initiatives are divided into several stages, and the output of these stages are to create a digital literacy module or application that can be used by children or adults in all areas. Okay, is there anyone who wants to raise questions for the two presenters, Ibu Vivi Puspitasari and Ibu Anggun Puspitasari? Oh, the same last name.
Yeah,
Ibu
we are like twin, Bu.
yeah.
We are like
Both,
twin.
yes, but from Pudiluhur University. Yes. Okay, I'll ask questions. Then to Ibu Vivi Puspitasari, based on the research, is there indication, or can you have any clue on which gender, whether female or male, who have understand better of these sexual violences or harassments forms? And the second question's addressed to Ibu Anggun Puspitasari. You mentioned in the research that at the end of these stages, it will have digital literacy application in digital safety. Can you give an expected time when this the last stages will be implemented or will be realized? Thank you.
Thank you, Ibu Ambar, for the question. I try to answer the question about how they are realized that the kind of the harassment they are give the role play with the student like catcalling, hey cewek, and then you're so hot, or and then like sorry to say exhibitionist. There's so many apa ya, pelaku bahasa Inggris lupa.
Actors,
yeah, the actors show that the vital, and then so many students really got shocked because there is so many kind, and then about the rape, and then about harassment in pacaran maybe. So they are finally aware that there the kind of the undang-undang tindak pidana kekerasan seksual. They are so very exciting because they have a new knowledge to share with the classmate and then the other student. Maybe that's the answer for my.
Thank you. Thank you, Ibu Fifi.
You're welcome.
For the question, we're now still developing the program, the web-based and Android-based program that specially designed for the contact high school itself. The teachers and the students going to have their own login program. They can screenshot some kind of whole pictures or whole media that can upload to the program, and they can comment to each other to confirm that this is a hoax or this is not the hoax. And then the application will be hopefully done in December, middle of December, and then will be fully operated on the end of December. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good luck with the application, Ibu Anggun. Okay, thank you Bapak dan Ibu sekalian for staying until the end of this session. Before we close, I would like to invite Bapak dan Ibu to open up the camera. We will take pictures as a memory for us today. Yes, Pak Iman. Pak Iman.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we will take pictures in
Okay, take pictures.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay,
Another one.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the committee, I would like to thank you very much for your presentation, for your attendance, for your benefits for the communities, for the for us today. I'm sure you have contributed to the knowledge and also to the community. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you when I see you. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Makasih, Mas.
Thank you to the moderator and all presentation participants at the ICCD 2023 event. See you at the next ICCD.